It started like any normal ride. I was tired, my phone was dying, and I just wanted to get home. But 5 minutes in, I realized I might not make it back at all. I was just trying to get home. It was one of those nights where everything felt off. The streets were too quiet, like the city itself had gone to sleep, or just decided to disappear. I'd stayed out too late. My phone was on 13%, and I didn't feel like walking, so I ordered an Uber. The profile picture looked normal. Older guy, 4.9 stars. Nothing weird. I waited on the curb, arms crossed, shifting my weight, just tired. Then, this dark gray sedan pulls up slow. No music, no window roll down, just stops in front of me. The license plate matched. I opened the door. He didn't say anything. No, hey, no, you name. Nothing. Just looked straight ahead. Hesitated for half a second, but I was cold, drained, and honestly, I just wanted to be home. So I got in. As soon as the door shut, he locked it. Fast, like muscle memory. Click. I said my address. He nodded, no words, and started driving. First few minutes were dead silent. I didn't think much of it. Some drivers just don't talk. I stared out the window, watching the city blur past. But then I realized something. He kept looking at me through the rearview mirror, like really looking. Not checking, staring. Every few seconds, his eyes would flick up, meet mine, then stay there a little too long. It wasn't casual. It felt intentional. And that's when I noticed the route. He wasn't going the usual way. I'd taken this ride 100 times. Same streets, same turns. But now we were cutting through side roads, industrial streets. Places with shuttered buildings and broken streetlights. I leaned forward a bit. Hey, isn't this the long way? No answer. Just the sound of the tires against uneven pavement. That's when I started to feel it. The tightness in my chest. My heart wasn't pounding yet, but it was waking up. My palms were getting clammy. The driver's fingers were tapping the steering wheel. But it wasn't random. It was this slow, deliberate rhythm, like a countdown. Tap, tap, tap. Pause. Tap. I looked at my phone. No signal. I tried to open the Uber app to check the route. The loading wheel just spun. Then I caught something out the corner of my eye. We were passing a gas station, a bright, lit-up, open gas station. I need to grab something real quick, I said fast. Can you stop here? He didn't even blink, just kept driving. Right past it, that's when I knew. This man wasn't taking me home. I felt my throat tighten. My hands were sweating, knees bouncing, thoughts racing. My body was already in fight mode, even if my brain was still catching up. I looked around. No one out here. No other cars. Just empty lots and chain-link fences. Every building looked like it hadn't seen life in years. He took a turn onto a road I'd never seen before. There were no houses, no lights. At the end of the road was a building, half collapsed, covered in graffiti. Windows shattered, roof caved in. It didn't even look like a place people could go. And that's where he stopped, parked, put the car in park. Left the engine running. He didn't say a word. He just stared into the mirror. Like he was waiting. I didn't wait to find out for what. I reached for the door handle. Locked. I tried again. Still locked. His hand twitched on the gear shift, like he was thinking of making a move. I looked at the window. It was cracked just slightly. I squeezed my fingers through that tiny gap, reaching for the unlock button on the outside. I missed the first time. Missed the second. He shifted slightly. In his seat. My heart dropped into my stomach. Then I hit it. Click. I yanked the door open, fell out of the car onto the gravel. My knees hit the ground hard. Didn't care. I got up and ran. Didn't even look back. I just ran. Through the dark. Over broken glass, wet pavement, trash-strewn alleys. Every footstep sounded too loud, like it was giving me away. I ran until my lungs burned, until I could see lights again, until the world started to look like a place I recognized. That's when I saw a guy walking his dog down the block, middle-aged, looked confused as hell when he saw me. I didn't even hesitate. I ran up to him, breathless, eyes wide, and just dumped everything. I told him about the ride, the wrong turn, the building, the locked doors, all of it. He didn't question me. He said he lived a few blocks away, and he'd drive me home. When we got in his car, he gave me water, told me to breathe, asked me if I wanted to call someone. I just sat there, staring at the floor. He drove me home, quietly, safely. Before I got out, he said, "You're okay now, but make sure you report that ride, please." I nodded. I didn't even have words left. I walked inside and locked the door. Every lock. Twice. I stood in the hallway for a long time, just listening, making sure no one had followed me, that nothing was moving. That night I didn't sleep. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking about those eyes in the mirror, that tapping, that building, and I still don't know what he was planning. All I know is it wasn't something good.